Does the human brain still alive after death? According to recent research, scientists from several countries have determined that brain activity continues to exist even after the death of a human being. Human minds have always been curious about life after death, about what lies on the other side. For years we have worked to find answers to these questions, but we have not been able to crack the code. However, now scientists have reached the halfway point, discovering that the human brain continues to function long after death, even when the heart stops. For centuries, scientists and researchers have believed that dying is not the end of brain activity. Now is the first time it has been demonstrated. A major study, led by researchers at New York Medical School, has identified possible flickering in the minds of patients in cardiac arrest as medical personnel attempt to revive them. This study is a continuation of previous research on near-death experiences. The aim of the study was to explore the experiences of patients undergoing cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, in hospitals in the United States and the United Kingdom. A pilot sub-study involved monitoring electroencephalogram, EEG, activity and cerebral oxygen levels during cardiopulmonary resuscitation, providing insight into the decline in consciousness in those near death. Of the 567 patients selected for the study, only 213 recovered their pulse. Most alarmingly, only 53 of them survived and were discharged, and only 28 were considered healthy enough to participate in follow-up interviews in which they recalled their dying experience. Interestingly, none of the 28 patients who escaped death and were later interviewed could remember the images on the tablet or the sounds from the headphones. But their brains seemed to show some degree of activity. Survivors reported fragmented memories of their resuscitation, including the sensation of chest compressions, the presence of electrodes on their skin, and hearing voices from the medical team. Real-time brain monitoring data corroborated the hypothesis that neurological activity could persist after death despite deterioration in cardiac function. These revelations give us new knowledge about the process of death and the essence of human consciousness. They also highlight the need to continue exploring this field and creating new methods to make the experience of cardiac arrest less distressing and more understandable for those who suffer it. Thank you for joining us on this intellectual expedition. Until our next exploration into the unknown, may your curiosity continue to lead you to new realms of understanding. Farewell, seekers of knowledge.